Hey family, Julia Rose here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. We're going to start by setting the space with some light language to clear the space and protect this space from any untoward energy, anything that intends to influence the message negatively. Krito sama krianaik tasha sokrita matati seya karani. Huoria tatakala tia shasakta shi sektoria. Horirani maktaso shi siktoroti shi siktama kreni kai tashaso. Hamakani da klerekta shi sikaya kora hayana. Hala anyera to simikina erektanama. Huoria tasha siktama kataria damati shisoro namaka. Hamasi se sekta samoria takanitek chisitike. Orita namadeta shasaktia reaktia. Harai naktashasi. Horodi namaktani raktata shisi. Okay. I pray that this message reaches exactly who it needs to find at the right time. And that they'll take from this video, you'll take from this video whatever it is you need, and leaving what doesn't resonate for someone else who found their way here. Oh, there's so much coming through. My guides and the divine were wanting me to speak about the dream space. They were wanting me to speak about detoxing, as well as I'm hearing relationships. Interesting. So where should we start? Where do you want to start? Start with the detoxing. Okay. So some of you that have been on this path for some time, this path of awakening and ascension, of healing and raising your vibration, really tuning into your heart space to then tune into the greater cosmos. Sometimes you are in phases of what's called spirit-led fasting. And during these times, your body really just doesn't crave food. You might be hungry, but the idea of eating or being around food, just something about it doesn't sit right with you. And this is starting to happen more and more since August of 2023, since the Lionsgate portal, when the Earth jumped onto its next timeline. So you could find yourself being attracted to juice fasts, water fasts, or drinking detoxifying teas. Cheers. Or even more seriously, into things like parasite cleanses, really just doing what you can to purify your physical vessel, as all of these high intensity light particles are bombarding the earth and getting absorbed into your body, into your bloodstream, into your bones. And that influx of energy into your body can cause a lot of different reactions, whether that's intense exhaustion. You could feel almost on the other side of that, you could feel manic, like you're high on life and really, really blissful, just totally at one with everything, at one with existence. And however these influx of energies move through you is what your higher self deemed best for you at this time. So whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's fasting, whether it's sleeping a lot, or you have nights where you're not sleeping at all, confirmation on this, like whatever it is that you're going through, you are being led as you need to be led, as long as you're listening and trusting your body, checking in with the divine, making sure that you are you are hearing the guidance properly. This is really important. In a couple of my last videos, I've been talking about an increased amount of attacks at this time because of the foundations that you're building and how powerful you're becoming, because you're learning to say no and stand more deeply rooted in your personal power. Lots of solar plexus clearing at this time. I mean, all of the chakra body is going through massive upgrades, but it's essential to know that, like, your confidence, your willpower, your ability to take action towards your manifestations, not just to sit here, do rituals for things and then be like, okay, God, bring it to me now. All of this, all of your efforts are accumulating, and this is being seen by everyone around you. You could be connecting with Soul Tribe more deeply at this time, or finding really harmonious synchronous meetings, or synchronistic meetings. Synchronous also would work there, where you're just coming across things that just are such a perfect fit for what you're building at this time, for what you're looking to create, the kind of people you're trying to meet. And what does this have to do with fasting? The fasting is not just a discipline of the body, it's a discipline of the mind. You're starving any old addictions, you're starving any old patterns to essentially break yourself free of them. And that is so powerful. You'll notice how much your vibration shifts, like, instantaneously, when you start to recognize the things that are draining you, the connections that are draining you, and you begin to modify your behavior accordingly, modifying your giving accordingly. So at this time, it's really, really vital that you are doing what you need to do to ground and integrate these energies, because it can also cause a flux of anxiety. Again, like, we're working with the solar plexus here, all of these upgrades, all of these deep cleansings, they're pulling up deeply rooted emotions like anxiety. Anxiety is stored in the gut. So you could find yourself being triggered by things that you've been working on, like the sources of anxiety that you've been working to heal, working to overcome. You could find those being triggered at this time. Yeah, I'm hearing like a really loud bell ringing. It's like ding, 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 ding. So you are literally shedding anxiety from your existence, because you're planting your roots. Your roots are digging so deep into the depths of your being, into the depths of your darkness, that you are unwavering, like the trunk of a mighty oak tree. Unwavering. And that unwavering comes from your ability to trust. And what's on the opposite side of anxiety? Of fear? Trust. Confidence. Self-reliance, with the ability to ask for and receive help when you need it. Trusting that you will be doing the heavy lifting, and there will be plenty of opportunities for you to connect with other beings, other energies that want to support you, want to help you, and collaborate with you. I'm hearing collaborations are a really huge one right now. So I remember relationships was one of the things that was popping up. I can't remember what the second thing was, but they'll remind me if we need to get back to it, unless I already covered it. So again, I had mentioned before, so with you becoming very steady and unwavering in who you are, in your truth, in your mission, in your purpose, this is attracting everything you need to carry out the next phases of your foundation building, of your business, of your creative pursuits, of your career, of your home life, of your family life, of your relationships, your friendships, of your spiritual life. You are setting the terms by which you live. You are beginning to firmly set the terms by which you live. Not because someone else encouraged you because they thought that was the right thing for you. Not because you've been immersed in a system that holds a certain standard for how you should behave and how you should operate. But because of your values, your goals, you are starting to set a clear modus operandi, that's what I'm hearing, modus operandi for how you desire to exist in your day-to-day life, what exactly that looks like for you, in order for you to maintain the peace and steadiness and tolerance, the trust of that trunk of the mighty oak tree. That's so beautiful. Wow. You are being called to connect more intimately and honestly with the earth at this time. She's here to assist you, light worker. She appreciates and acknowledges and sees and highly values everything that you do to support the collective, to support yourself, to support her. Let her take care of you. Let her help you transmute the heavy energies, the emotions that are rising up to be processed. Let her teach you. Let her share her wisdom with you. I'm hearing she's been waiting to do this for some time. For some of you that have been resisting, and that's okay. That's okay. She understands. I mean, resistance is sometimes it indicates where we're stepping into new territory, and that can be a little intimidating. But just know that you're being guided every step of the way. Every step of the way. From your fasting to your divinely arranged encounters, to even the moments you realize, like the exact timing of when you realize the truth of certain energies and entities around you. Oh, I remember the other thing. It was the dream space. Thank you. I like the dream space. Talk about the dream space now, as we sip on our little tea. Okay. The dream space. Some of you have been on this journey long enough to know that dreams are never really just dreams anymore. You reach a certain point in your consciousness and your faith and your understanding of how these dimensions I'm hearing play together. Not even work together, but play together. You're aware that sometimes you time travel in your dreams. Sometimes you relive memories. Sometimes you're moving forward in time, or you're going to different dimensions, or you're having encounters with certain beings, certain, shall we say, people in your life that you're being shown a bit more deeply about the role that they're playing in your life at this time. And these messages always come exactly when you need them. There's also the nasty business of people projecting themselves into your dreams to try whatever they're going to try, attempt whatever they're going to attempt, because that's a time when your defenses are low. This is why grounding is so important, as well as clearing your energetic space, as well as like your physical body. You don't want any of these energies lingering as you are shedding things left and right. Just easy. Oh, I feel that thing trying to sink its teeth into me. We're gonna go block, return to sender. Oh, I opened up to that person, and after that conversation, I felt really drained. And then it was like there was a shadow over me. That was an attachment that person had that wanted your energy, that wanted to siphon from you. That happened to me literally last night. And I was dreaming about this person, and it was so strange, like the context in which they were in the dream. And then, like, you know, the dreams, you can tell by what the dreams are, depending on how they feel and how your physical dream form feels in the dream. The more you make a conscious practice of becoming aware of your dreams, the more variety you'll encounter, the greater depths you'll have. Also, you get messages from your guides. I did not mention that when I was going through the different types of dreams that you can have. Of course, these are just some of the dreams. I'm not going to be able to list every single thing that someone could possibly experience. So these are just examples of the kinds of things you could be encountering at this time, or are becoming more potent, more powerful for you. So this person was in my dream last night, and I was playing out in my dream space a form of healing that I'd been thinking about going to, and this person just shows up in the middle of that healing session, and I was like, what the freak are you doing here? Literally, what the heck? And before that scene in the dream, this person had been calling me and blowing up my phone, and I knew that I was not having a dream per se, where it's like a whole figment of my imagination. The quality of the dream was such that I could feel that this was another layer to the reality that I'm living in, shall we say, waking life, when my gross 3D body is like awake and interacting with the third dimensional realm. So I woke up at like 4:30 this morning being like, what the absolute F? Knowing that this person messaged me, and that when I went to go look at my phone, that I was going to see messages from this person, and I saw messages from this person. And I went to do a clearing because I was just feeling so sick. And after I'd like left meeting this person, I just felt so drained, like something was sucking from me. And I was like, maybe I'm just tired. I had a long day. I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up like maybe 4 times in the middle of the night, and I had a full busy day. Maybe that's just it. And I've been fasting, so that's probably something to do with it. But the symptoms that I was feeling in my physical form like weren't natural to the way that I would have been experiencing. And then I was thinking like, oh, well, maybe it's like a cold kind of thing. My nose was all congested and I was stuffy, and I was like, I wonder if that was from being packed like sardines with people on the public transit. It's totally possible. Something in me was like, that's not it. Like, let me just do a little light language to clear it out. And I hear, no, you're too tired for that. No being that benefits from your health would ever tell you not to do something to heal yourself. So that was like a red flag number 6. So I go through this clearing, and then it like unveils what's actually happening. And it's like this lurking energy. It's this shadow that had like come over my head and was like it was like around me like this. And I was like, oh, abso-freaking-lutely not. Abso-freaking-lutely not. We left that in 2022, okay? And so I kept doing my little thing, and this thing went, no. I said some prayers, banished this thing from all timelines, all dimensions. Specifically with these entities that are attached to beings that you work and play with in the 3D, it's very important to say aloud exactly what your intentions are. So that's about relationships, the dream space. I want to get some other messages in here for us. What else? What deck? Goddess. The bottom of the deck, we have Artemis, Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Empress, Emperor. Your guides, the divine, will only let it touch you if it's going to help you see more clearly. It's not always a fun way to learn, but it sure does the trick. Messages from the goddesses, please, for my beautiful viewers. The beautiful person sitting on the other side of the screen. These two, yes, no. Okay. Krita samanye kalero tishi sikti amakai khata. Kime karanati sikara taktama. Oh, Krishna. There I go, falling over. Bending over backwards. No. I like this a lot. We have abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Look at that cornucopia. Look at that freaking 10 of Pentacles right there for you. That's, I'm hearing generational wealth, like long-standing, enduring, like health also. That's amazing. Well, yeah, I mean, you're detoxing, you're responding accordingly to energies and entities that are trying to drain your life force or cause dis-ease or disharmony in your body, in your mind, in your life, in your heart. You have grown into this mighty oak tree. You're solid, you're steady in you. Yeah. I'm hearing what you give is what you get. Oh. That's two-sided. So for the people with attachments coming for you, when you say, oh, return that to its sender, thank you, bye. We're not having any of that here. Any tower moments that they were trying to send your way just went boom, right back that way, right back that way. And on the other side is that because you're protecting your heart, your mission, and you are moving about navigating these relationships, these conflicts, these really quick lessons in a compassionate and open way. I mean, like, your heart space is opening as you move through more of these things because you're protecting yourself better. You're holding yourself more strongly, more steadily. That's gonna come back to you. Yeah, again, you're protected. Your wealth, your prosperity is protected. Your heart is protected. Your guides, I'm seeing them. I'm seeing all of your guides around you, just like you move with a posse, you move with an entourage. In the spiritual world, people know not to mess with you. Like, you have rank, and you're starting to pull it because you are beginning to really accept your value. Truly honest to the divine, honest to all things holy. You are accepting your value, your worth, confirmation. You don't have time to play anymore. I mean, play with these things that are trying to get your bag. Some of you that may have been watching my videos from the beginning, I didn't always speak light language on this channel, but it's beginning to be, yeah, I like that. Tell me more. It's just like my soul's expression. It's how I converse with the divine. It's how I converse with the higher realms, with my heart. So as I speak as I'm guided. If that's in English, it's in English. If it's in light language, it's in light language. Oh, tima kridesam. Third time. And my dog just goes, yup. So maybe you have pets that are guarding you too. Yup. All these, yes. No, I'm not gonna take that first. No, you should. Yeah. What was I saying? Okay. You blossoming Akuria. I'm sorry, my Gaelic is like not good. Erakura, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Please keep going. Please keep going, because you are moving so much faster than you understand. Time, 3D time, as you have probably already noticed by now, doesn't really play an important factor in your life. Not the way that it does for people that are still heavily caged in their minds. It doesn't work for you like that. Okay, so here again, we have Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Confirmation. Some of you could be climate activists, you could be vegan activists, I'm hearing. Working in environmental policy or energy sectors, clean energy. I'm hearing 0 point energy. So if that's not something you're familiar with, I'm hearing to tell you to research that. So then another came out here, another card, Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So this is giving me the similar energy towards like you're just it was in the goal setting, where you were. I was feeling how you're starting to really get clear with yourself about your intentions and your goals and the way you'd like to experience your life. And you're setting a standard for how you want to go about your day. It's happening. Your intention drives your attention. And where your attention goes, energy flows. Where your energy flows, that's what you create. Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. Yeah, your third eye is popping, baby. Popping open. Yup. Because, ooh. You know what? Like, it's because your solar plexus is clearing. It's because your solar plexus is clearing. And you're, honest to God, trusting the messages that you're getting. You're trusting what you're seeing. You're trusting what you're feeling. You're trusting your guidance. And because you're trusting you're trusting capital L life, you're trusting the universe, the divine, your world is starting to open up. Your world is starting to expand. Your gifts are ramping up, I'm hearing, like gearing up to the next level. Gifts that have been latent, stored in your cellular memory, in your subconscious mind, waiting for the right time to come back on. They're just around the corner. They're just around the corner. Activating soon, if not already. And you'll find this in your flow state. Like I'm hearing, like, it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. It's time to focus. Tune out the noise and tune in. Tune inward. Bring your focus to what's right in front of you. And you'll find infinite supply of everything you need. Sedna. You'll find that the deeper you surrender, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. All of your needs are met. All of your needs are being met. And if they're not being met, they will be soon. But right now, you're being asked to take care of you the way that you need to be taken care of. To nourish yourself, to discipline yourself as you need. To value your future and what you're building over comfort in this moment. You're being challenged to be brave. And you are so brave. You are so brave, like way more courageous and enduring than you understand. How many people are in your life that can't fully comprehend the gravity and severity through which you experience your life? You know, there are certain people you just can't tell certain things to because they're going to look at you and say, I have no idea what you're talking about. Or they'll look at you like you're speaking a foreign language. It's time to be honest with yourself. No more hiding, no more masking, no more lies. It's time to be honest. Is that a song? Be honest. I just heard that. honest about your internal world, honest about your experience in certain relationships, in certain environments. Be honest. So a lie or illusion will never actually satisfy you. Something false, something, I'm hearing plastic, something fake will never give you the depth that you're looking for. It won't reach the places that your soul desires to venture to be taken to. Be deep. Be deep. Own it. I'm feeling a couple more messages. What? This one, okay. Himaratina. She'eriekte si kadam tora. Kotoshi salakriya namakte. Sekenti kiryata makateshe sekta makaryata. I'm hearing observe and act accordingly. Okay, yep. Tikishi simyarektana takta deta takti. Nika ktera matai. Kosho sikta makalarite sati. Kmeri aktana. Tashi sikteram. Koloria karakti sakatima tamaktina. Kamirekta satiriktare shesektaram. Kamaratisi. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. I was about to start dancing and like giggling, and literally this card flies out. Are you kidding me? 21, world. 10, changes. Look at that. Look at that flower of life. Beautiful. And all the blue energy, your throat chakra, your third eye. You are being empowered. You're being activated to communicate your truth on deeper levels. From the depths of your being. No bars. No holding back. Let it loose. Let it loose. Let yourself out. Let yourself speak freely. Please. Please. Choose who you are becoming. 7. You could be finding that 7-year cycles are closing at this time. Why? Oh, because it's a 7-year. Ha 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 ha. 2023. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Next year, an 8-year. Are you kidding me? All of these. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my Krishna. Literally, every single thing that you have been taught this year has been to prepare you to set the table for your abundant feast. 2024. You had to know who to invite to the party, who to respectfully ask to not come, to figure out like what tablecloth you wanted to use and like what china, everything. Like you needed to learn how to protect and make room for every beautiful blessing that is coming your way. You have to choose that, you know? You have to choose who you're becoming. You have to choose. Okay, am I gonna keep doing the same XYZ? Even though it makes me feel empty? Am I gonna keep having these conversations even though my brain literally shuts off in 2 seconds and I just go, and you're just not there? How is that worth your time? How is that worth your time or your energy? Give me a break, please. 10-10, you could be seeing 10-10 a lot. Because your vision is popping. You're closing these cycles. You're seeing exactly how much you've grown and evolved with all of the micro changes that you've been making this year. And maybe there have been like micro ones and like massive explosions that you've like had to navigate. You'll know what you went through. You know. Stop denying it. I mean, maybe it's not at the point where you can laugh about it yet, but pretty soon you will be there. It's okay to change the way you perceive things. It's okay to change the way you perceive your past selves. The ones caught up in toxic, abusive relationships, the ones lost to addiction, the ones so completely oblivious and unaware of how they were hurting people, completely just absent. It's okay to change the way you see those versions of yourself. And honestly, like, you're finding more compassion for them because you didn't know any better. It wasn't time. You knew at some level that things were going to be changing. You just didn't know how. You didn't know when. You didn't know what you had to do in order to facilitate that. But you were guided and led every single step of the way, same as you are today. And this steadiness, it's almost a coolness, like I'm hearing suave, like this energy is just like sexy, damn, like it's just like, you're so solid. You're so solid. Yup. And it's making everyone be like, the people that didn't know that you knew about this side of you, it's making them go like, who are you? I don't know you. Like, the freak with like, why'd you just change up like that? Because it's the way you act. It's the way you act. So that place of steadiness, that place of ease, just let go, let God. Oh my God, I'm hearing it's trash day. You're taking out the trash and God's coming to collect. Because you are raising your vibration. You're filling your own cup with joy, with peace, with love, with gentle care and compassion. And that bliss, what's his number? 26. Ooh, yup. 8 year. Are you kidding me? This bliss is what you're creating from. And this vibration is flow. This vibration is smooth sailing for the most part. Of course, there's always bumps. There's always going to be obstacles, things trying to like body check you like off track. That's part of the deal. That's part of this place. That's part of the quality of time in which we live. So you're just like, okay, well, if that's what it is, I'm just gonna do my thing and I'll deal with things as they arise. But you're cool. You're suave. You're like, you're just rolling with it. It's like such a nice, like, oh, yep. It's because of all the solar plexus energy that you're freeing, you're liberating and like purging out everything from your solar plexus that doesn't need to be there, that wasn't yours in the first place. I said what I said. And that's giving you real power. This message is delicious. Wow. I'm just like, I'm feasting. I'm feasting with you guys. Wow. Okay. Is that all? Are there any other messages you have for the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful being on the other side of the screen? No. Okay. Well, in that case, cheers. Go you. So proud of you. Loving the confidence, loving how much you're just appreciating yourself and all the hard work you've done. Lifetime after lifetime, not to mention all of the lifetimes you've lived in this one. You deserve all of these beautiful blessings coming into your life. And some of them will be nice surprises. You'll get certain things you've been asking for, but at the same time, like, the divine loves to surprise us in ways that just make us feel held and cared for, like beyond our expectations or even our wildest dreams. The way that our dreams come true can just be so, wow, this is so perfect, and I had no idea it would happen like this, but thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sending you so much excitement and love at this time. I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care.